In the end, we will all die, and that will be that. So that means that we will die without the killer bodies that we slaved over, the careers we sacrificed for, and the thousands of clothes that we have bought for ourselves. And there are countless wealthy actors who have all admitted that their depression hasn't been cured by their success or their fear of being worthless. This, of course, is a reality that's hard for us to accept, hard for us normal folk to process. Because though I know that being famous won't be all the answers to my problems, I do know that fame often implies some level of wealth and some level of at least financial stability. And in today's age of the dominance of social media, it almost seems like you need a built-in audience for a book deal. First, to debunk this theory, I'd like to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. So let's take exercising, for example. A lot of people choose not to exercise because it's painful. It's not a pleasant sensation to be fighting for your life while climbing the top of a flight of steps. But I'd like to challenge you to try to think of a time in your life when you felt this pain while you exercise. Really, try to think of it and try to delve yourself into that emotion. I don't know about you, but I personally can't remember or reflect on pain, and genuine emotion, which often leads to me clicking on a very intense workout video and then deciding 5 minutes through, I don't want to do this. I'm not good enough for this. I do not want to work out right now. So this is why when rich YouTubers or creatives tell us, don't do it for the money, it's not worth it, we don't believe them. How could we believe in someone else's pain when we constantly deny our own? This is why so many people skip workouts. They procrastinate. They choose to watch Netflix over bettering themselves. It's not only because we just forget, it's because we choose to forget, because we're conditioned to forget. Recently, where I live, we'd had a pretty intense thunderstorm where our house was directly struck by lightning twice. Thankfully, there wasn't a lot of damage. Just the Wi-Fi and the water went out. So, for the next couple of days, there was no easy way to wash our dishes, which I hate washing dishes, but I discovered very quickly washing dishes is in fact a privilege. Along with this lesson in privilege, I learned how much I had distracted myself. Being forced off of YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, multiple shopping websites that I frequently, I realized that I was buying into a very fake, empty version of life. By constantly scrolling through Pinterest, I was creating portfolios, highly curated, beautiful, touched up portfolios of what I wanted my life to be like. And I was being completely bombarded with images of people younger than me and my own age being highly successful through this essentially fake, curated social media platform. And this is the core problem of fame. We only see the good parts. I find this especially true for actors, weirdly enough, even though it should be exactly the opposite. We see these amazing actors, these amazing, beautiful people in the films that we watch, but we see them successfully act out their character. We don't actually know who they are. We watch interviews, like Stephen Colbert or Jimmy Kimmel, or who's that guy? Jimmy, that guy. Why can't I think of that guy? No, it's not Jimmy Kimmel. It's the guy who laughs a lot. Jimmy Fallon. That guy who laughs at everyone's jokes, even if they're not funny. Okay.
I was depressed before the show. Now I'm definitely depressed. At least I have a definitive answer. No.
So another question that I have, because it seems to be very prevalent in our culture and very important to us, is talent. I once had a professor who said that talent doesn't exist, only hard work. I think that talent does exist, but the term talent is being used interchangeably with the term genius. Geniuses are completely different. A genius will understand a complicated task or perform an artistic dream the first time and continue at a rapid growth rate that's very abnormal. Whereas a talented person, they'll have a natural aptitude for whatever skill they want to do, but they will still need to hone it over time. Emphasis on over time. And it's not a shortcut. It's not something that will get you to skip to where you want to go. It's a stepping stone, though. Even the most talented people out there will tell you that even through all those hard years of work, even through all the fame, all the interviews, all of the rewards that they've gotten because of their talent and because of their hard work, it doesn't cure that feeling of inadequacy or that feeling of lack of fulfillment. This is why you can be the wealthiest person in the world and still be the saddest person on earth. And that's because it all starts in here. I was reading something on Instagram. This is actually me paraphrasing a quote, but the quote itself was paraphrasing another quote. So it's going to be a paraphrasing of a paraphrasing of a quote. Think of the person in this world that you love the most. I bet it has nothing to do with their body. How often do we stress about our bodies? And it really doesn't matter. I guarantee I do not think about my friends' bodies. But you know what's really spectacular? A genuine love for people. And there are millions of people in this world, all cutthroat entrepreneurs, saying that my work ethic is unique. My vocation is unique, and it's not. What's really unique is genuine kindness and gentleness towards all people. These core moral attributes cannot age, and they cost absolutely nothing.